Nació mientras jugaban a la Mega Drive y creció alimentándose de juegos. Es Zorman el gamer. Ningún juego se me resiste.
O sea que al final, o sea, tanta belleza, tanto amor. ¡Oh! Ya se escucha en estéreo. Me estaba rayando un poquito, ¿eh? Descubriendo mi propósito, está bien, ¿vale? A lo mejor el anciano tiene algo pensado para mí y empezamos por ahí.
When I came to, he said Mr. Silton had a joke for me, and that I should pull his finger.
No lo hagas, no lo
I don't
hagas.
think I got the joke. So the old man powered me down again. This time when I pulled Mr. Silton's finger, I got the joke. But it wasn't very funny. The old man then explained that he had installed a special chip which allowed me to clean away anything that was broken. He said it also tells me how many things are nearby, and how many smaller things are in a bigger thing. It all sounded very complicated, but he said all I really had to do was pause, and it would bring up all the information I needed.
Vale.
He then said he wanted me to find and clean all of the items in the room.
Vale.
He told me there would be some chains to climb, but that would be nice and easy, as I just had to press up. He then finished by saying, when I had collected all the items, I should come back here.
Bueno, ha sido bastante específico para todo lo que tengo que coger, ¿no? Para todo lo que tengo que limpiar, mejor dicho, ¿no? A ver, cachivaches totales 6. Son los que llevo, cachivaches aquí 129. Y tengo que cogerlos todos, literalmente, ¿no? Vale, va saliendo. De momento vamos a coger todos los que estén aquí abajo. Y después vamos... me he dejado uno. Me he dejado varios. Qué extraño, ¿no? O sea... Y aquí puedo saltar. Puedo saltar por las cadenas. Vale, pues no, venga, vamos a hacerlo lentamente. Vamos a ir... ¿De verdad no he cogido estas? No las coge todas tan rápido, ¿eh? Vale. 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 Es que a veces no las coge. Por ejemplo, estas las he tocado y tengo que estar como unos segundos encima de ellas. Vale. Ahí está. Esto hay que tener cuidado. El coche lo puedo coger entero. Vale, vale. Es que dependiendo del tamaño de las cosas, tengo que estar más tiempo encima de ellas. Vale, entiendo. ¿Cuántas me quedan? Me quedan 20. Realmente que estarán todas abajo. No sé si me he dejado alguna por aquí. No tengo daño de caída, así que todo correcto. Vale. Yo creo que ya estos dos son los que me quedan, ¿no? Pues me quedan dos, ¿eh? Me quedan dos. ¿Dónde me he dejado las dos? Creo que por atrás me dejé alguno. Por lo menos aquí hay alguna cadena. No, no. Mira, ahí hay una botella. Es que... aquí está la otra.
The old man then asked the old lady Heather and I to follow him outside. I was happy too, as it was a lovely hot day. The old man said he was worried that Alice had been hoarding again. She had filled up a small barn with old bicycles and newspapers. Heather said this would be a perfect chance to properly test my new powers. The old man thought for a second, then said, using the steptoe chip, I should find and clean at least 300 things. When we explained to Alice what we wanted to do, she seemed scared. But after the old lady kindly explained that, well, the barn was starting to smell, she said it would be okay. One last thing, said the old man. If you want to use a door, just push up. When I was about to enter the old barn, Mr. Silton said he had seen some mushrooms growing inside. He asked me to give him any that I found. He then winked, but I wasn't sure why.
Me gusta la música clásica al creador, ¿eh? Vale. Oye, hay dos puertas, ¿no? También puedo entrar aquí, ¿o no? Hay una fuente, por cierto. Vale, no es buena idea bañarse en la fuente. No lo es. Vale. Vamos a limpiar. Espero que no me quieran solamente para limpiar. O sea, es que si no, no tiene mucho sentido que me hayan hecho sentir parte de la familia, porque realmente me siento querido por la gran mayoría. Y me ha costado ganarme a la hija, ¿eh? Me juego la vida por la hija, aunque tengo infinitas vidas, la verdad. No me voy a engañar. Pero si de verdad me quieren como chacha, espero por lo menos... O sea, si de verdad me quieren como chacha, que espero que no, deberían de haberme tratado como chacha al principio, no crearme falsas ilusiones. Espérate un segundito. Encuentro las setas, encuentro las setas para mi amigo, que quiere pasarlo bien. Quiere pasar un buen rato, mi amigo. Vale, ahí hay una puerta, vamos a ir puerta por puerta, con mucha calma. Perfecto. Más setas. Espero que me deje participar en su fiesta personal, en su fiesta setuda. Vale. Lo sabía, tío. Espérate, ahí... Vale. Intentar saltar. Vale, vamos a calmarnos. Ya está. O sea, ya he completado toda la misión, ¿no? Era 337 en total, vale.
The old man was very happy with everything that I had cleaned. But I think Mr. Silton was even more happy with his mushrooms.
Bueno, llega el otoño.
It wasn't the days getting shorter, or the evenings getting colder.
Bonito el descubrimiento de la vida, ¿eh?
That really made me feel sad. As we watched the trees blowing in the breeze, the old lady said, "The leaves must fall before the blossom comes." She had already explained the seasons to me, so for once, I actually understood. But it didn't make me feel any better. The old lady obviously had enough of my moping, and said, "Right, next week we're going to have a
Vamos,
party."
vamos.
For some reason she insisted that we were all going to wear costumes. Heather was very excited and said, "I've got some perfect ideas."
Vámonos que nos vamos, Michael Myers. Fiesta de Halloween, estamos en 31 de octubre.
It was terrifying. Everyone was dressed like someone else. I think I was meant to be some kind of pumpkin, as everyone kept shouting, "It's the Great Pumpkin." Still, at least Mr. Silton was having fun telling everyone his joke. And I suppose Heather's costume was quite flattering.
Mira, se ha disfrazado del robot, ¿no?
After what seemed like forever, everybody left, and things got back to normal. Heather was allowed to watch a scary film before she went to bed, but I had to help Alice and Mr. Deck clean up. I wasn't happy about this, but the old man said if I was quick, then I could watch the end of the film with them.
¿Qué película es? ¿Bárbara?
Alice was vacuuming, and Mr. Deck was taking down the decorations. So I thought I should clean up the plates and glasses.
Más limpiar. Unas expectativas muy grandes para que al final sea todo limpiar. Venga, a limpiar toda la fiesta. Venga.
The ear-splitting sound was the fire alarm.
¡Ojo!
As usual, Mr. Deck blamed Mr. Silton, saying he was probably smoking one of his jazz cigarettes.
Ah, vale, creía que se estaba quemando la casa.
But then the professor appeared. He said that there was something burning in the kitchen. Alice looked confused, saying that she hadn't cooked anything since the morning. We were all surprised when Mr. Deck opened the oven. Inside was a large black cloak and a slightly burnt pair of men's underwear. Suddenly the old lady burst in. She looked terrified. She kept shouting, "There's someone on the roof." When we went outside, it slowly became obvious that it was Mr. Silton. He was completely naked and playing his guitar. He
Con la Z,
shouted
tío.
down, "When I finish this song,
¡No!
I'm going to fly." The old lady said, "Oh my God, I know this one, there's only about 30 seconds left." The old man then quickly turned to me and said, "You know what to do."
¡Corre! ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Eh! ¿Para dónde? Ah, vale. ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Ay, Dios, que se me acaba el tiempo! ¡Aguanta, cabezón! ¡Ay, qué guay! Esto es nuevo. No, tío, no. A ver. Es un salto máximo. Parecía que no, pero es un salto máximo.
By the time I had made it up to the roof, Mr. Silton was beside the edge. I tried to calm him down, but he was acting even more bizarre than usual.
No. Darle unas galletas de azúcar, con azúcar. Ay, Dios, menos mal. Robo salva a idiota local.
After an hour or so, Mr. Silton was fine. He said he had eaten some bad magic mushrooms.
Eso tan mágico.
Part of me wondered why he hadn't doubled in size. Still, he was soon laughing and joking with the paramedics. One of them said he looked like the world's worst clown. I don't think Mr. Silton liked that. So he told his own joke. But that just made the other paramedic call him Marshmallow Marceau. I don't think he liked that either. But at least he was still in one piece.
Madre mía. ¡Ojo!
A month or so later, Heather and I were playing video games, when the old man said he wanted me to come outside. He said it had been a year since I had arrived, so
Un año ya.
he had a present for me. He
Un
placed
osito.
the teddy bear high up on a wooden platform. He then told me I should try to pick it up.
¿Otra vez paraliza? Vámonos. A ver. Tengo que llegar hasta ahí.
Try as I might, I couldn't reach the teddy bear. However, I still don't understand what happened next.
No. 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 Me han reiniciado, gente. No he entendido lo que ha pasado exactamente. No sé si es que no entiende la muerte. Tío, qué fuerte, ¿eh? De repente. Así. ¿Cómo puede cambiar todo? Literalmente todo. ¿Qué le está ocurriendo a Horace? Poca broma con esto, es un espectáculo audiovisual súper bonito, súper chulo.
Was I dead? Was this heaven? It sort of looked like the basement bathroom.
Ha dicho, estaré muerto, estaré en el cielo, en el infierno. No, estoy en un baño.
It was the shoes the old man was going to give me. I thought I might as well put them on. They were just the right size. The old man's hat fit me pretty good as well. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I wore it.
Pero a ver, es que ponía shutdown, o sea, realmente no me han reiniciado, sigo manteniendo los recuerdos, ¿no? Eso es un detalle importante. No sé exactamente lo que ha pasado, no sé si... ¡Ojo! ¡Lol! ¡Lol! ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡Ostras, qué guapo! ¡Mira la corbata! ¡Qué bueno! ¡Qué bueno! Pues tiene pinta que es el sombrero, que no se le cae el sombrero. ¡Qué bueno! Espero que os haya gustado, un like hermoso si os ha gustado, suscribiros si no estáis suscritos y pinchad en uno de estos dos vídeos que os he puesto en pantalla porque os van a encantar. ¡Adiós!
Hago directos todos los días, ven a verme a Facebook.